Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at KTALnews.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Morses, and this is your Monday morning forecast update, kicking off a new week here. I know many of you may have some kiddos headed back to a class. School's back in session today for many areas, and we do expect to see a few spotty thunderstorms this afternoon. I think we'll be just fine headed out to the bus stop here this morning, with the exception of maybe just a few showers in Arkansas. But after a dry weather for most of the week, we did see a handful of these showers and storms return on Sunday, and we'll continue this pattern of the afternoon thunderstorms mainly through at least Wednesday of this week, and that will keep our temperatures near average. We are at the hottest point, climatologically speaking, of the year. Early August, our typical high is up to about 96 degrees. We will stay close to or just a bit below that as we go through the week here, and we'll also be talking a bit about the tropics as well. The Hurricane Center watching a number of spots out there in the Atlantic. So for today, we're expecting your temperatures will be into the mid-90s this afternoon. We do have a little bit of rain that's popping up this morning, mainly in Arkansas and Louisiana, and this is something we saw on Sunday morning. Those of you that get up early maybe to mow the lawn like myself on Sundays, we're happy to see the clouds out there, and we did get a few showers early in the day. We may see that today, but the better chance of storms will be rolling in this afternoon. We have a front that's to the north of us. Wish we could pull that down closer to give us a bit of heat relief here. The front is going to stay north of us for the next 2 days. Our rain is going to be moving out of the Gulf here. You can see some of the sea breeze showers and storms already going this morning. Anytime we see that this early in the morning, usually a good indicator that we'll see at least some spotty activity today. It's not a very high rain chance, but many of you will luck into some of those cooling showers and storms this afternoon. If you do have a kiddo headed back to class today, make sure they have the umbrella this afternoon. Not expecting any severe weather, but some of these storms will be bringing some lightning throughout the day today. So your temperatures this morning will start out in the 70s. We do warm into the mid-90s this afternoon. I think everybody between about 94 and 96 degrees today. The heat index is below 105, so there's no heat advisory, but still just a very hot and humid day. The humidity will stay fairly high given the rain chances here for the next few days. And we'll roll through your Robin's Toyota Futurecast here, which does show, again, just kind of the clouds building in through the morning, and by the time we get to the afternoon today, it is showing some scattered afternoon storms. This is the HRRR model, or the one that updates every hour. It is showing some drier conditions today and pushing the rain into the late afternoon and early evening, but we know there is some rain ongoing this morning, so our in-house model, which I'll show you now, has been picking up on some of the rainfall a little better today. It does show those storms popping up by the early afternoon, and if you're in Louisiana and Arkansas, that's probably where we'll see the highest chance of rain today, but our deep East Texas counties, being that you're a little closer to the Gulf there, will likely see some of this activity as well. This will be driven by the warm-up today, so once the sun sets just after 8 p.m., we'll see that rain kind of dissipate. Partly cloudy tonight, and we will repeat this pattern for the next few days. I think stronger storms today, you can see a quick quarter to a half inch of rainfall, and 7-day rainfall totals on the map here expected to be less than an inch in most locations. But again, if you're one of the areas gets a few storms this week, you could see maybe between 1 and 2 inches. And as far as the tropics, everything is very quiet out here in the Gulf. Nothing for us to be concerned about this week, but way out in the Atlantic, you can see there is a spot that the National Hurricane Center is watching here, giving it a high chance of development. This will probably swing over close to the eastern U.S. seaboard late in the week and maybe into early next week, so something to keep an eye on there. If you do have some travel plans for the Arklatex, nothing to be concerned about here. Just wanted to show you that the tropics been awfully quiet here. Look like they're finally beginning to wake up now that we're into the warmer months of summer here. And speaking of warm, we'll stay about 94 to 95 degrees for most of the week here. The rain does dry up late this week and into the weekend, so I think we'll go into the weekend with some slightly drier weather, but we can't rule out those afternoon pop-ups as well, staying in the mid-90s through the weekend.